Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the second match of this NRL opening night Las Vegas doubleheader. That is a lot of words to get through there, but we are here for the second match of this as we're going to watch the Sydney Roosters over the Brisbane Broncos. And for those who want a little bit of a spoiler into the game, if you haven't seen it, the Manly Seagulls getting the first win of the season, 36 points to 24 over the South Sydney Rabbitohs. But now we move on to the second match, which is, of course, the Sydney Roosters up against the Brisbane Broncos. And without further ado, we will go straight into the lineup because both teams are just about to get ready onto the field, so we have to be quite quick. So starting with, in terms of the initial lineup, we'll just refresh the chat here. Sipo, Joni Manu, Joseph Akusa-Sawali, Fetalagi Palga as the wingers and centres for the Roosters, Jesse Arthurs, Katoni Staggs, Selwyn Cobbo and Dean Mariner as the wingers and centres for Brisbane. Luke Keary and Sam Walker are the Roosters playmakers, with Ezra Mam and Adam Reynolds as the Broncos playmakers. Spencer Leniu, Brandon Smith and Lindsay Collins as the prop hooker prop for the Roosters. Payne Haas, Billy Walters and Martin Tapau as the prop hooker prop for Brisbane. Seo Wong, Satili Tupanua are the second row for the Roosters, with Victor Radley as their lock. Brendan Piacora and Jordan Ricky as the second row for Brisbane, with Patrick Carrigan as lock. Bench consists of Sandon Smith, Nafahahu White, Nat Butcher and Terrell May for the Roosters, Corey Jensen, Tyson Smoothie, Fletcher Baker and Kobe Hetherington as Brisbane. And Connor Watson is there for the Roosters as the replacement, with Corey Oates as the replacement for Brisbane. There we go. Easy peasy. So we've got a poll if you do want to check that out, to quickly, in the next couple of minutes, vote for who you think will take this game out. In terms of my predictions, I've actually gone a bit against the grain. I'm actually thinking the Roosters are going to take the win here, but I am currently 0-1 in my predictions for this round because I did tip South Sydney to win over the Roosters. Walsh 3 tries. That's Phil. That's that's what I want to see. Phil, I'd like to see that. That'd be really exciting to see. So currently, in terms of the polls, 2 people have voted, and it's a split 50-50 between the Roosters and the Broncos. So it's going to be interesting. Going to be an interesting match to see. So we now need to quickly craft a bet here, because this is the multi we had, and almost 2 of them did work. Ben Trbojevic and Latrell did score. So we'll go. There we go. The Brisbane Broncos have now walked onto the field. Actually, no, screw this. We haven't got enough time. Screw the multi. We haven't got enough time. The Brisbane Broncos now out on the field with everyone's boy toy. The American women will now get the chance to fluff tool their fans because of Reece Walsh. Obviously, the grand finalist from last season desperately want to do one better this year. And now here comes a team that a lot of people could see themselves as title contenders this year, the Sydney Roosters. Obviously, their big signing, Dominic Young, not at the club. Not at the club. He's not playing because of his injury he picked up during the trials. So here comes and Tames Tedesco leads out the Sydney Roosters out onto Allegiant Stadium. This is going to be a big match. You got 2 teams who have aspirations on winning the premiership this season. This will be exciting. So it looks like the Sydney Roosters will be kicking off this match. So we'll just end the poll here. It's we didn't really have the poll running for too long because of how quick the games have been in terms of succession. So it's split down the middle. But I do feel like most people would probably go majoritively in favour of the Roosters. Not the Roosters, the Broncos taking the win here. So here we go. Just waiting for the kickoff now, and we are underway. Just want to make sure we actually are on the right stream, because there's been times where, yeah, Sydney Roosters versus Brisbane Broncos. Here comes the countdown, and we are ready for the second of the opening doubleheader for the NRL. We've kicked off, and we are underway from Allegiant Stadium. The Sydney Roosters against Brisbane. Brisbane getting first possession, running screen right. And here's Marty Tapau with the first hit up. I reckon if there's actually... This will be the match if there's going to be a bit of beef. And here comes the brought onto the 20 for the second tackle now for the Broncos. Payne Haas now with the ball, the Woodbury boy. Gets to the 30 for the third tackle. And now here's another charge. Patrick Carrigan. Trying to get it down to the line here. And that's Tapau again! And that is knocked down. Victor Radley there. Last tackle now for Brisbane. And here's Adam Reynolds with the high kick. It's a big spiral, and Tedesco takes it well inside of the 10. And it'll get brought down inside of the 20 for the first tackle for the Roosters. And there's Daniel Tupou. And Tupou's getting dragged all the way back inside of the 20 for the second tackle. Now Joseph Suaalii getting brought down inside of the 30 for the third tackle. Roosters go down the left-hand side as that's Lindsay Collins, who gets brought down just shy of the 40 for the Roosters. Now just shy of halfway now is be the last tackle for the Roosters, who will spread it back. And there's the kick by, I believe that's Luke Keary. And then it's taken there by Jesse Arthurs. And Arthurs will get brought down on the 30 for the first tackle for Brisbane. And here's Selwyn Cobbo. He's going to be exciting this year. Just shy of halfway for the second tackle. Now Carrigan again will get the ball and he'll get brought down right on halfway for the third tackle. Fourth tackle now for Brisbane as we're just about 45 away from the try line. They'll spread it now to the right hand side. Payne Haas now with the ball. Now last tackle here for Brisbane. They'll go down the short hand side. Oh, big tackle, but they've flicked it back. Still Brisbane's ball, but they're all the way back to the 40. Here's Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh, he's hitting the speed. Grab a kick. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know if Arthurs has grounded that. They've ruled it a 20-metre restart, but wow. What a first play there by Reece Walsh. Going from the 40, almost setting up an amazing try. The kick just the littlest too heavy. He's put it basically on the line there pretty much. Roosters brought back now just shy of halfway for the second tackle for it. It's a 27 tackle set for the 20-minute restart. Number 8, Spencer Leniu, getting his first carry for the Roosters. Oh, Brandon Smith breaking through a tackle there, and he gets brought down 30 metres away from the try line. Fourth tackle. Brandon Smith going with the runny. What's happened here? Oh, no. It's number 11. Brendan Piacora's gone to tackle around the legs, and his hands collided with the meaty thigh of Brandon Smith, and that's a head knock. So, fourth tackle still for the Roosters, as we're just waiting for Pirakura to... Is it Pirakura? Yeah, Brendan Pirakura to come off the field. Oh, no, he's right. No, fair play. Still fourth tackle on the no, they're taking him off. Sent for a HIA, but by the way he's looking, he does seem alright, so he could be coming back. So Corey Jensen now coming on the field to replace Piakura. So Roosters now 30 out, still fourth tackle. And that's Victor Radley there down 20 out from the try line. Last tackle now for the Roosters. High kick here by Luke Keary. And here's Reece Walsh. The ball's just bobbled around. Reece Walsh has picked it up on the 20, made 25 metres for the first tackle. Mate, Reece Walsh has copped a lot of flack over in the off-season. This is the match where he hopefully shuts the critics up. Oh, interception! And oh, it's Joey Manu, is it? That is an absolute gift of a try for the Roosters. And I believe it was Ezra Mam who threw the pass. Ezra Mam just gets the pass off, and Manu's already there committed, and he just catches it and just bolts away. So there we go, Joey Manu getting the first try of this match. Would have gone straight to Carrigan if that pass didn't count, but there we go. That's just an unbelievably unfortunate mistake there. But there we go, Roosters with an absolute gift of a start. And this will make it, a conversion from right in front will make it 6-0. 560 career tries there for Joey Manu, obviously in his final year before he does go to play rugby in France. And there's the kick, and it's successful right up the gut, so it's 6-0 for the Sydney Roosters, 5.5 gone. There we go, yeah, we're all sorted. Have a good call, thanks for the call. Yeah, no worries, man. We're just checking a couple of things because I have had sometimes like the stream like doesn't transfer properly. And there's the high kick by Brisbane to start it off. And oh, Luke Keary just gets absolutely annihilated by Tapau. That kick was really high up. I think it's like the only times you can really probably do that in an enclosed dome. So Roosters now second tackle on the 10. Just realised I need to cut down on the swearing a little bit because I got limited ads on the previous streams. We just need to be careful with that. So now the Roosters, now that's Satili Tupanua gets brought down inside of the 40 for the fourth tackle, for the last actual tackle. Spreads it out to the right, and there's the last tackle kick, and it's going to be taken by Reece Walsh. And Walsh will get to the 30 for the first tackle for the Broncos. And the Broncos now just getting inside of halfway for the second tackle. Carrigan now trying to just get them over halfway for the third, and he will. Brisbane getting just shy of half, just shy of the 40 in the Roosters half. Payne Haas now with the ball, gets wrapped up well there by Wong. 30 out, last tackle here for the Broncos. Tedesco gets the pick up from the grubber and he gets brought down on the 10 for the first tackle for the Roosters, as we're now just about 7.5 gone in this matchup, as that's the number 18, Palga. Now Daniel Tupou takes the hit up and he'll get brought down just on the 30 here for the Roosters, as they just do a bit of one-ups footy here. Just shy of the 40 now, the Roosters are, and they're going to spread it to the 40-20 attempt. Keary goes for it, but it's taken well by Reece Walsh. And Walsh gets the offload off to the number 5 there. That is Dean Mariner. And now the number 3 there of Katoni Staggs gets brought down on the Brisbane 40 for the second tackle. Dean Mariner now with the ball and he flings it to the wide. Patrick. Ezra Mam now with the ball and he gets brought down. Fourth tackle on the Roosters 40. And just right up the guts there. 30 out. Last tackle here for the Broncos. They'll spread it out to the right-hand side as Reynolds goes with the kick. It's been battered backwards. Mariner with the ball, it's a grubber, and it's gonna go into touch. It'll be a 20-minute restart and a 7-tackle set for the Roosters. Just waiting for the 20-minute restart tup. As we're just about 9 minutes gone in this second of the double headers. Joey Manu getting an intercept try. Joey Manu gets brought down just shy of the 40 for the first tackle of the 7-tackle set. And now the Roosters, quick play of the ball, and almost a burst through fully there by Sawali. 20 metres out now, third tackle for the Roosters. Keary gets the pass off to Tupanua, and Tupanua gets brought down 10 metres out of the try line on the far left-hand side, and it's a set restart as well. Full set of 6, 10 metres out now for the Roosters, a huge chance for them to continue their lead. Tedesco trying to find a gap, it'll get brought down 15 out for the second. Keary, flat ball. Can't get over there. Third tackle for the Roosters. Victor Radley now just 10 metres out from the try line. Fourth tackle. The Roosters. Spreads it out to the right. Still going. Palga. Just short of the line now. Last tackle for the Roosters. Grubber. And it's been picked up by Payne Haas. And Haas still going, but he's going to get dragged back here. Is it a goal line dropout? No, it's not. Oh. Almost a bit of a high shot there, but it's still playing. Brisbane's still inside of the 10. They need to get out of here. But the Roosters are doing well to keep him in there. Third tackle, and Brisbane are still in the 10. And Brisbane are still in 15 metres on the fourth tackle. Man, Walsh. And Brisbane only making it as far as the 30-metre line for the last tackle. And then Reynolds with the kick. Taken by Tupou on the 15. And will get brought down just shy of the 40 for the first tackle. Second tackle now, right on halfway now, the Roosters, as they're going to spread it to the right-hand side. Third tackle now, 40 out. Just going to spread it now up into the middle. Checking to see everything's working, yep. Roosters now spreading it. Oh, they've got the numbers on the left if they can. Tedesco gets brought down 10 metres out. Last tackle here for the Roosters. They'll go the short side. Tupanua. We held up short. And Brisbane hang on again. But here, the Roosters have got all the momentum here at the moment, but Brisbane still keeping it to a 6-point lead. So Mariner gets held inside of the 10 here for the second tackle. Now Carrigan will get to the 20 for the second tackle, for the third actually. Now it's the number 8 here for Brisbane. That is Corey Jensen. Early tackle kick. Try to kick for a 40-20, but Tupou's there to make it stay in play. It was actually Tedesco who kept it. And Tedesco's trying to drag him off the pitch. But Roosters already getting all the way to the 40 from the first tackle. And that is Palga now with the ball. Trying to get it out to the... Still trying to turn that off because you very much hear it now. So fourth tackle now for the Roosters. They're 30 out. They're going to spread it to the right-hand side. Somewhat offload here to Manu. Manu's now running centrally. Tries to break through the gap, but he gets brought down 10 metres out. That's a knock on. And they've given it a penalty to the Roosters. And interesting decision here. There's a hands on the ball. Yeah, fair enough. But I don't know if this is the right decision here. Sam Walker's has just gone straight away, gone for the 2. But you've got all this pressure on him. This is actually a pretty decent result here for the Brisbane Broncos because putting all this pressure on him, and the Roosters are just going to take the 2. It is a bit weird, but I mean it's relatively near in front, so this should just be an easy conversion here for the Roosters. So 73% conversion rate here for Sam Walker. This to make it 8-0 to the Roosters after 15 minutes. Just wait. Taking his time with it. And there we go. There's the conversion. It's 8-0 to the Roosters. Really? And it's like, sorry, it was just a bit of thing in the commentary they just said about Andrew Voss saying, I've never met so many people from like all over the world going to the game. It's like, yeah, maybe because the game's not in Australia. Like, it's another kick, high kick there by Brisbane for the kickoff, and that's going to be the number 8 of Spencer Leniu, who gets brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. But yeah, it's been an absolute smothering here by the Sydney Roosters against the Broncos. So there we go. There is the news. Brendan Piakora has failed his HIA. So this is going to be another loss here for the Broncos. And by the way the pressure is all going, Brisbane are just going to have to batter down here as Brandon Smith with a big run from dummy half gets brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the last tackle. And here's the high kick. Oh, what a take by Jesse Arthurs. And Jesse Arthurs is going on a bit of a run. He gets brought down inside of the 40 for the first tackle. And there is Katoni Staggs there with the ball inside of halfway now for the second tackle. To Powell. We'll get on to halfway here for the third. Haas and now Brisbane trying to find gaps. Walsh gets brought down about 35 away from the try line on the far left-hand side. Fourth tackle. And they'll spread it. They look to spread it, but they don't as Payne Haas takes it up the guts and get brought down 25 away from the try line for the last tackle. Spreads it to the right, and it's a kick from Reynolds. And Tedesco will take and gets brought down inside of the 10, and it's a penalty to the Roosters. No, penalty Brisbane. Lindsay Collins is apparently, I think it's is it a late hit? Obstructing kick chase. Oh, there we go. So it's a penalty to the Broncos. Just wrapped his hands around Reynolds, or just around his neck, and I'm like, bit silly there by Lindsay Collins. And now this has given Brisbane an ample opportunity, about 15 out, full set of 6, and a chance to get some points on the board. Corey Jensen runs up the guts and is brought down 5 metres away from the try line, right in the middle of the field. To the left, Brisbane. I'm trying to figure out who that is. It's the number 16 of Kobe Hetherington. Broncos now go to the right. Payne Haas gets levelled here. Third tackle still. And Brisbane will spread it out now to the left, but just the Roosters' defence has been really good. Ezra Mam's now got the ball. Mam's found a spot, but he gets wrapped around his ankles now. Fourth tackle, 10 metres out. The Broncos will give the ball. Hetherington again trying to go up the guts now. Last tackle for the Broncos. Flatboard. Oh, it's a wasted set. And the Roosters hang on. And there's the Roosters now up the guts now for the 25th on the inside of the 20 now. And he's just showing just how quickly just the Roosters can get meters at that, almost at halfway for the second. Halfway. I thought it was like 40, but they're just moving a lot quicker with the ball, and Brisbane are just kind of a bit shell-shocked here at the moment. Now to the left. That is Collins. Just shy of halfway for the fourth tackle. Keary tried to go for a pass, but he's held on to it, and he's 45 away from the try line. Last tackle. And here is a kick from Walker. Oh, big tackle there by Radley on Walsh. Onto the 10. It's a really good tackle. Dean Mariner now with the ball, and he gets brought down inside of the 20 for the second tackle. And Brisbane, yeah, they're going up the guts a little bit, and it's a lost ball. This has been a horror start by Brisbane. Yeah, it's a bit mental just to seeing of how Brisbane have been playing. It's just they've been completely and utterly dominated. So here comes the Roosters now with the ball. From the scrum hit about 30-40 metres out. And the Roosters now going down the left-hand side. Leniu now up the guts here, 10 metres out, about 5 metres actually. Now third tackle here for the Roosters. Passing it out now to left. Collins trying to go up the guts, but get brought down halfway. Fourth tackle. Roosters will now go to the left. Oh, Tupou's hold on, but he gets charged out, which is a very much an NFL style tackle. And now there's a bit more pushing and shoving here. As Tupou basically got body checked out of the field. Just trying to get a story up. Now Brisbane take the start the playoff. Kobe Hetherington has come on for Marty Tapau. There we go. Just had to put a story up so Brisbane can now get my immediate attention. Fourth tackle now. Walters still going on the run. And now, everything's just falling apart here. Last tackle here for the Broncos. 40 out, and there's a high kick here by Adam Reynolds. Taken by Tedesco, and Ezra Mam just crunches him. And Tupou gets to the 20 for the second tackle. And now Tedesco again just going up the guts. So trying to get the Broncos offside here. Third tackle on the 30. Fourth tackle to the Roosters. Still just around halfway, and they're just going to slow down. I mean, I've got to say, this half has gone absolutely quick. And here's the last tackle kick. Taken there by Reece Walsh. And Walsh gets immediately wrapped up there by Suwali. Now it's the number 5 here. It's Brendan Mariner, or Dean Mariner. Second tackle here for Brisbane, inside of the 30. And Brisbane can only really do one-ups footy. It's not really working for them at the moment. That's the 12 there. It's Jordan Rigg. I mean, to be fair, Brisbane have done well to make sure it hasn't gotten like a bigger score. And here's a 40-20 kick. It's barreled. Oh! Just inside goal. So it'll be a 20-minute restart and a 7-tackle set. It's an absolute bullet kick from Reece Walsh. And it just a little bit more to the left, and it would have gone exactly right. And would have been it's the right call. He just couldn't do it. So 14 minutes now remaining in this first half. And there's the 0 tackle here by Daniel Tupou on the 30. That's the number 18 of Palga for the first. And now here's the second right on the 40. So Roosters now bring on the benches. Victor Radley now on halfway for the third tackle. Passing's been a little bit crazy here at the moment here by the Roosters. They're getting some offloads off, which is good to see. And they're on to the far right-hand side. I'll pass up the guts. It is a breakthrough run here. No support, unfortunately. I think it's the number 16. I think it's Nat Butcher Fourth tackle now for the Roosters. 20 out. Grubber kick by Walker. But there's too heavy on it. It's going to be a 20-minute restart and a 7-tackle set for the Broncos. Oh, Satili Tupanua almost getting there in the end. So 0 tackle now inside of the 30 for the Broncos. To be fair, Broncos have been known to starting a bit slow. Yeah, there we go. So Spencer Leniu has come off after a pretty decent shift and been replaced by Nat Butcher. Now, Payne Haas now gets right onto halfway and it's another mistake. But there is cause for a challenge. And yet Brisbane are immediately going to challenge this. That's been knocked out of his hands, but it's 1-on-1. So in terms of fantasy points at the moment, Daniel Tupou I have is on 9 points, Kiri's on 18, and Spencer Leniu's on 17. So it's been knocked out, but they're trying to say that Haas has held on to it. He's held it in his legs. I reckon he's regathered it. Yeah, there we go. Payne Haas has regained possession, and it is going to be a successful challenge here for Brisbane. So the forwards win the challenge. So 12 minutes remaining still. Now it's run up the guts here. So 40 metres out now for Brisbane as they're now on the 4th tackle. Flood of the pass for Reese. Reese gets a pass off to Carrigan. And it's a penalty. What? Penalty Roosters. A pass after being tackled. Was he tackled? There we go. Yeah, anything that could go wrong for Brisbane here has. So Roosters will kick it into touch just past halfway. So a full set of 6 and a chance to extend their lead, but yeah, still only 8-0. I reckon the crowd's doing a Mexican way because not lots happened this match. So Kiri. The Roosters are spreading it out. They're playing with Manu. Manu's breaking a couple of plays and he gets just about 15 metres, almost 10 metres away from the try line for the 3rd tackle. Now here come the Roosters. Walker gets wrapped up inside of the 10 now. 4th tackle, sorry. Oh, the passes are still going. That's a knock on by Brisbane. And Brisbane lose it again. Now the ball goes into touch. So it'll be scrum feed for the Broncos. No, scrum feed to the Roosters against the Broncos. Just a bit of crazy play in all honesty. So 10... Scrum 10 metres out. Would be surprised if this doesn't result in a try for the first tackle. Here we go. The Roosters go down. Nope. Spoke wrong. Kiri getting met immediately onto the 10 for the first tackle as we're entering the final 10 minutes of the first half in this match between the Broncos and the Roosters. Now the Roosters are now trying to spread it out to the left. Flat ball to Collins. Tries to get gets the ball to Walker. Walker flings. Oh my god, what a pass. But Tupou gets the flick pass out and it's a grubber kick. And Reynolds has ended up with the ball on the 20-metre line for the first tackle. Somehow now Dean Mariner with the ball. And he's... Is that not... There was like 2 people in the tackle. Is that not like a strip? Oh no, the ball's just like flung out. Now the Roosters immediately have the ball again. This has just been really bad for the Broncos. Now the Roosters getting up the guts here. Getting an offload here to Brandon Smith. Smith doesn't know what to do with it. He flings it out to the left. Swali'i gets brought down 5 metres away from the try line on the left-hand side. Smith. Oh, he dummies it, but he gets held up immediately again. 4th tackle now for the Roosters. Still on that left-hand side. They'll spread it to the middle. Up the guts here. The Roosters are trying to get there. It's Bradley. Last tackle for the Broncos. The Roosters, sorry. There's a kick here by Keary to Tupou. Tupou's taken it. But Tupou will get held up. And he'll be dragged out in goal. So it should be... What? And Brisbane will get the ball back on the... And to be fair though, like, with the amount of just the amount of momentum just on the Roosters side, the Broncos have actually done quite well to keep it only an 8-0 lead. And now Brisbane have the ball now on the 10 for the first tackle. Isaac, not sure if I'll be around for the whole game, but good to see you back in the commentary box. Good to see. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Burke. We'll definitely try to do a lot more this year than we did last year, that's for sure. 4th tackle now. Penalty Brisbane, here we go. Something going in their way. 7 minutes remaining now in the first half. And Ezra Mann's going for the tap. And Ezra Mann gets pretty much inside the halfway there for the first tackle. Carrigan now with the ball and he gets 45 away from the try line now for the second tackle. Haas now to Jensen. 30 minutes away from the try line. 30 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. Oh my god, it's another interception, but it's immediately Walker being tromped. So it's just going to be a full set now for Brisbane for the knock on. And Walker, oh boy. Yep, Walker's going to be thrown up. That would have hurt. So that was a 0 tackle, and this will be the first tackle. It's the number 15 for Brisbane of Fletcher Baker. And it's a penalty to Brisbane. And Roosters need to be a little bit careful here because it's 2nd consecutive penalties. And Brisbane decide to take the tap. Brisbane going down the left-hand side. They're just trying to find a gap off. Bit of an audacious offload there. It's the number 16 there. It's Hetherington, 15 away from the try line. 2nd tackle, 5.5 remaining in the half. Oof. Bit of hospital pass here. Ezra Mam now with the ball. And it's a set restart again. So they don't need to do anything too crazy. As Haas now has the ball. So this will be the first tackle now of the new set for Brisbane. Oh, god damn, Radley. Radley's a menace. That's the 2nd tackle here for Brisbane. Just on the 10. Reynolds to Walsh with the grubber kick. It's a race and that's granted by Dean Mariner. And they've given it. It is a try to Brisbane. And Dean Mariner has scored. There might be a little bit of a review potentially, just a camera to look to see was he the first 10, because there was another player going for it. But great play there by Reece Walsh. But there we go, Dean Mariner being given the try. That's 8-4, the kick to come. Oh yeah, he got there. Mariner came flying in as well. Yep, try confirmed. There we go. So a conversion here from Brisbane. To be fair, everything has pretty much gone the way of Roosters in terms of momentum and everything. But finally, something is given to the Broncos. Dean Mariner, 7 games, 6 tries. 3 minutes 20 remaining in the first half, and a conversion here will make it just a 2-point lead to the Roosters, which I think is a very good result for Brisbane in comparison to how much the Roosters have dominated this match. Reynolds now with the kick. And Reynolds missed it. So the score will remain 8-4. With just over 3 minutes remaining now in this first half. But I think this has been genuinely like the right sort of... Like Brisbane are just like... The fact that like they've been completely dominated like they have in this first half. And it's only going to amount to a try lead at half time, I think is a bit unfortunate for them and their momentum. But hell, could Brisbane get a try in the next 3 minutes and potentially go into the sheds in front at half time? Here's the kick-off by Tedesco. There's the number 15 there for Brisbane. Baker gets brought down on the 10 for the first tackle for the Broncos. So Paynos just looking around as the third tackle now for Brisbane, just shy of the 40. So after this set, the Roosters should probably have just about one more full set. Still the fourth tackle, Ezra Mam. Now Walsh. Cobbo now with the ball. I don't think Cobbo's gotten that much of the ball, to be honest with you. 40 metres out now from the try line. Last tackle for Brisbane. And now Reynolds with the kick. Oh my god, it's been an absolute drop ball there by the number 18 of Palga, and it's been knocked into the goal mouth, so it's going to be a goal line dropout here for the Roosters. So Roosters can still very much get the ball back, but he swallowed it unfortunately there. And Kiri's gone for a... How the hell has Tedesco caught that? It's like he's changed sides here, and Tedesco's absolutely somehow taken it, and Ezra Mam has been completely gone. And it would have been a one-on-one strip anyways between Mam and Tedesco. That's just really good from Tedesco. What a play. So for, I must have been a bit in shock, to be honest with you, with that play, how Tedesco's able to hang on to that. But here we go, minute 17, Mam's up, and it's not a head clash, so he can't. I don't think he can be taken off. So minute 17 remaining in this half, so the Roosters will have a full set of 6. This will be the second tackle. Butcher. Oh, charge down. It's going to be a set restart. So it'll be a 0 tackle all the way back to the 30. So full set of 6 here for the Roosters to close out the first half, and it's been, with the amount of like momentum and pressure, and it's a penalty to the Roosters. The amount of the pressure and momentum the Roosters have had, they really should be further in front. But here we go, here's the kick into touch now, 35 out. 30 seconds remaining on the clock here for the Roosters. Collins gets brought down 25 away from the try line for... They're going to spread it out to the right. Tedesco still with the ball. Tedesco eventually gets brought down now. 20 out. Second tackle. 10 seconds remaining. And Manu will get brought down. 3. They've got the play out. And they're going to go for the field goal. And he gets it in front, so it is a field goal. So it is 9-4 in favour of the Roosters as we go into the sheds. Okay, here we go. This is the brand new thing. There is a challenge. This is a brand new thing. Yes, you can now video. There is now a bunker on the field goals just to check of blockers, and this could be a thing where the field goal gets taken off him here. Yep, there we go. The field goal's going to be taken off him here. So it's a penalty to the Broncos. I mean, it's not really going to matter much because this... So there we go. The captain's challenge there for Brisbane. To be fair, it's because, like, he probably wouldn't have made it, but it would have put at least pressure on the kicker. But there is the block. So it's... The field goal will be taken off the Roosters, and it's going to be 8-4, and Brisbane will get a penalty. So Brisbane will now pretty much just go for a kick into touch. And I don't know what the plan is for the Broncos. Maybe... Oh, it's a big find into touch. That's about 35 away from the trial. And they might go for a 2-point field goal here, Brisbane. And this will be an 8-6. Here we go. There'll be one play. Here's Reynolds. Oh, it's a terrible kick. And that will just go into touch, and that will be the end of the first half. So we had a field goal taken off, and it will be 8-4 in favour of the Sydney Roosters in the half. But it's, yeah, genuine honesty. There should have been a lot... I just think with all the momentum and like pressure the Roosters have had, they should be so much further ahead. I'm just going to go get like a drink of water, but I'll be back so we can try to discuss and analyse this second half. This first half. So. Oh boy. I've got a bit of sort of a minimum chair. I've just got like an outdoor chair because I haven't got a proper chair for my desk. So it's just a bit mental just thinking about how this has happened. Panthers have got some bad rap song to bro, that song is so they got some rapper. There's like Jacob Farrow is what it is. Oh, they got gunshots in it, so it can represent the fucking the area they live in. If the NRL weren't cowards, they'd have 1-4 doing it.